Today's tax tip is going to cover something that a lot of people may have experienced for the first time due to the pandemic, um, unemployment taxes. So a lot of people lost their job, had hours cut, and were subject to unemployment tax. And it is taxable. And the reason that I wanted to bring this up is I've been in a lot of tax groups on Facebook, a lot of conversations with people, and there's a lot of different misinformation out there. Um, there's actually a lot of tax pros out there that are asking if this is taxable, and it is, and has been, and until something is proposed and passed, will be taxable going forward. So one of the things that we've also seen a lot of people do is not register for withholding on their unemployment, which made can make big differences in past years, with Missouri and Illinois and other states. I don't want to say limited unemployment benefits, but um, with the added pandemic unemployment payments on top of that for the extra $600 a week, um, that can make a large difference in potential tax bill if there were no withholdings. So we want to make sure that you get in here. We know if you got those unemployment benefits, if you were paid those, if there was any withholdings, that would come on a 1099-G. And I say it would come on a 1099-G, but most states have not been sending those out recently. You would need to log into your account and download that and upload it to your client portal, or download it and print it and bring it in, depending on how you get your info to us. I wanted to kind of make you aware that if you were getting those unemployment benefits, we will need that 1099-G to know how much you were paid and then how much was withheld for federal and state. If there was nothing withheld, we can walk through your options. When we get done with the tax return and see what your total tax situation looks like. Another thing that I really wanted to cover too with the unemployment was the potential for fraud. I've seen a lot of people have issues or questions. They've got notices. They had different things pop up with different states saying, hey, you applied for benefits. You need to make some sort of confirmation so that you can get these benefits. With the additional $600, there was a lot of unemployment fraud, identity theft. It was, I don't want to say the Wild West, but it was, there was a lot of opportunity for thieves and people that wanted to make fraudulent claims to get that money into their own hands. So if you think that you may have, had identity theft or unemployment fraud, actually on the website here, I have the links to Missouri and Illinois' fraud reporting division. If you need to make those type of claims, if you do receive a 1099-G, that's one of those places. If we didn't have if we weren't unemployed, we would want to report that there. We want to make sure that people are aware that if it's not fixed before before you file your taxes, there's potential for the state unemployment departments to report a 1099-G to the IRS, which could potentially delay refunds or cause notices to come out, delay potential future stimulus payments until that's resolved. So want to help you try to get ahead of that. We'll do whatever we can. We know that not everything is your fault or in your control. So if you think that you might have an issue, let us know. We'll do what we can to work through that with you. All right, thanks. Have a good day. And if you're on Facebook and you found this interesting, helpful, any of that, you know people that might benefit from knowing a little bit more about that unemployment taxation, please share it. We always appreciate that. If you're on YouTube watching this, go ahead and click subscribe. We got a bunch of other tax tips coming up that you'll want to follow and know about for this year and future years. So talk Talk to you soon. Thanks again, and we appreciate it as always.